there. So I was out in the barn and hit the trailer with my knee and have this little, it's just a little tiny laceration, but it gapes open. And I'm going to spend the next week on my hands and knees and bent, so I can't use steri strips. So it's going to pull open. So I'm just going to sew it up. And
but no numbing.
Debbie said, "Aren't you going to numb it?" And I says, "Well, I don't think so." And so I'll tell you whether that was a mistake or not. It does kind of smart. It reminds me of cowboys come in the ER. Cowboys have to be the toughest people in the world. I always get everything out and get the needle out, and they'll look at me and say, "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm going to numb it up." "Oh, you don't need to numb it up, just sew it." And these cowboys from the ranch, they never flinch or anything. So I thought maybe I'd be a cowboy today and do this without any numbing solution, no xylocaine or lidocaine. So I can take a little bit of pain, but if I start crying, that's the reason. We're gonna just put in a running stitch, just like the ladies would when they are sewing a little tear.
Well, it hurts me.
It kind of stings. That bites.
Or if you just squirt some lidocaine on it and not inject it.
Yeah, I don't think squirting lidocaine will help. Halfway done. I have sewn up my arm before, and I used lidocaine, and I remember that kind of hurt to stick it in, so I think it's the right call. Just do it. The life of the cowboy. If it didn't gape open when I bent over, I would have just left it alone. If it would have been on my arm, I'd use steri strips. But there's only one thing you can do. It's just throw a few stitches in. And now I will be able to work next week, bending my knee, and know that this is not going to come open. The nice thing about this proline is it's very strong. The bad thing is the knots tend to unravel. So you put a lot of knots in the end of the proline. Like about 10 is what I always tell the students, 10 knots in proline. So I'm just wondering if this happens to get infected and I lose my leg, can you sue yourself? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Nice, I'll take that. And it's very tight, it won't break open. See y'all.